Well, I trained in the region, and when I was looking for a consultant job, Scarborough offered everything I wanted. A chance to do a bit of everything, really.
I was the newest recruit to the consultant team. I joined the trust in 2014. I grew up in Yorkshire, so I wanted to come back closer to home and close to my family, and just a nice place to live, really.
So I completed my training mainly in the Mersey region, and I also spent a bit of time in Australia during my training. And at that stage I was looking for a post that would have the variety, including some intensive care medicine and some anaesthetics. And Scarborough fulfilled a lot of those criteria for me.
It really feels like the unit's on the up. We've had an increase in our capacity, and that's also corresponded with an improvement in our ICU outcomes. It's a really exciting time to be working in the unit.
We've also moved with the times with regards to national guidelines around staffing of intensive care units, and we've now moved towards a completely split intensivist consultant rota. That's really exciting for us, because that means we can now start to attract people from differing backgrounds other than just anaesthesia.
I like the fact that it's a small hospital. You have a good working relationship with the surgeons and physicians and paediatricians and everybody, because you get to know them.
We're quite a dynamic team, and we're willing to change and move with the times, which was one of the things that impressed me when I first looked around.
So we've got a great team here in Scarborough.
We've got a really good mixture of experience.
So we've got people with 20 plus years of ICU experience, and those of us earlier within our consultant career. It's a very supportive environment. We talk, we spend time with each other, we spend time with each other out of work.
And that's what we have all the way through the teams. Right from the newest nurse right to the most senior consultant, people are friendly and supportive here.
Really makes it a very nice and non-stressful place to be.
I've got a fantastic bunch of colleagues who will come and help and will work cohesively together to give the best possible outcomes for our patients.
I also like the fact that we don't have every specialty on site, and that means we have to deal with everything that comes through the door, which can be challenging, but to be honest, that's part of the job that I really enjoy.
We work as part of a joint trust with York Hospital, and that means that there's a lot of opportunities that can be thrown open.
There's a lot of opportunities to get involved with teaching. I've been lucky enough to be involved with the whole York Medical School. I'm the Phase 2 lead, so I'm in charge of all the 3rd and 4th year medical students that are here in the hospital and also doing general practice placements. We actually have a lot of students for the small size of hospital that we have.
So in terms of the trust site, I've been able to get some in-situ training going within our emergency department, so we've been running in-situ sim. I had a previous interest in major trauma. The site's a trauma unit, but it's a good hour away from the major trauma centre, which is an adult-only MTC. So I took on the role of lead clinician for major trauma for the site shortly after I arrived. Having done that role, I've then moved on to be the network lead clinician for the North Yorkshire and Humberside Major Trauma Network.
I absolutely love Scarborough and the local area. It's a delight for me. I live 2 miles from the hospital and 2 miles from the sea and 2 miles from the national park, so I can literally leave work and within 10 minutes I could have run to the beach or I could have run to the national park.
We've got the coast on our doorstep, national park on our doorstep, so we've got stunning beaches, we've got world-class mountain biking, road cycling, sailing, you name it.
We've been the host town for the Tour de Yorkshire on 3 occasions. We've got trails for mountain biking all throughout Dalby Forest. We've had quite a lot of investment in the town recently. There's a new water park, a new sports centre, there's the open air theatre.
So I live a little bit further out than the others. I live near Malton, which is a great place to live actually. About half an hour from York, half an hour from Scarborough. Malton itself is really up and coming. It has a food festival every year, which is attended by about 15,000 people. Monthly food markets and street food Sundays. And there's lots of artisan food producers, an award-winning brewery, gin distillery, all the kind of fun things. We're also really close to the moors, the wolds, lots of outdoor activities. So all in all, it's a really great place to live and to bring up your kids.
My children are in the local schools here and absolutely love them. They're very, very settled. My family are delighted that we've moved here and made the choice to come and live in Scarborough.
It's just a really fun, supportive area to be working in.